Good morning. It's Monday morning, January 26th. I don't know if this is going to post or not because I tried posting one yesterday and it didn't work. I know on Saturday morning's video I had said that the energy starting yesterday, the 25th through this week, that I had felt like there was, a more noticeable tipping point. Whether that was what happened later Saturday or not, there's something about that energy of tipping point that doesn't feel finished for me. I feel like that was almost like lining up and anticipating the at the beginning of a race. So I also said Saturday morning that today felt like very big energy and that it would kind of dissipate and continue. Maybe a slight ramping off tomorrow and Wednesday. I am sitting here feeling uncomfortable this morning. I feel kind of like a deep, quiet sadness that is not mine. I have no reason for it personally. I actually felt this a couple weeks ago, and then an event happened, and I also felt this on Friday. Now, full disclosure, I had a really difficult work day on Friday, but my emotional reactions felt bigger than what was personally happening. It feels like uncomfortable. Okay. I want people to be prepared for greatly minimize your doom scrolling. Do everything you can to be as settled in your own emotions and your energy and your nervous system before seeking out news if you were to go look for news. I have just a couple things that I can show you at the very end of this video, things that I have been taught by professionals. I am not a professional in resetting the nervous system, but I have been taught these by professionals and they do help me. The other thing I want to say is on Friday afternoon when I logged off work, I had a meditation and I put in my journal app and I talked to my husband about it because at the time we had just witnessed that Davos thing where we looked a total fool and that countries around the world were like, WTF are you doing? So I had said to my husband, I couldn't understand quite exactly what sort of context this might have because we had just experienced where the countries around the world were going like, what is going on? You guys are losing it over there. Not we, just, certain small collective of rich and powerful people. What I had seen, the imagery that came in was a map of the UK and more Western Europe and then the ocean around it. So just that area, and a bunch of flags started floating in all different directions and piling on top of each other. It had a sense of coming together, standing together, united front. I couldn't understand because we had just had Davos and all of the countries were kind of like, you guys are a mess. Like, we're talking about a maniac here, right? So I couldn't really see why was that coming? Why was that showing up? And I'm just putting it out there just to say that came in and happened. The other thing that I'm a little bit cautious about saying is that I also had imagery that very much felt like it was showing me we are very close to observing some more significant health decline. I feel like I could say I wouldn't be surprised for this week to see that. I am not claiming a date. I am not claiming a time frame. I am not claiming an exact incident of any kind. I'm even not going to discuss how that came in, but the imagery felt very coded as it's very close to see something even more blatant than what we have already been seeing for a while, right? So I'm just going to say it that way. I'm going to leave it there. So one thing that you can do now for regulating your nervous system, keeping your head forward, you can look to one side and keep your eyes there until you either yawn or sigh. That is, I'm gonna double yawn. That is one way, and then look the other direction until you yawn or sigh. That is one way. I have people in my household who are prone to migraines, and that makes them uncomfortable and feel like that they're pushing towards a headache very quickly. So another one that you can do, very simple, is the pad of the thumb and the nail of the thumb, pinch over and over again until you yawn or sigh. And when you do yawn or sigh, then go to the sides and just squeeze again until you yawn or sigh. So pinch, 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 yawn or sigh, and then squeeze the sides again until you yawn or sigh. Very simple things, very quick techniques. This will not make your emotions go away. We are supposed to feel emotions. We are supposed to recognize, acknowledge, and accept the emotions, because the harder we push against doing that, the longer the emotions stay and the bigger and louder they get until we finally do or we break. So it may not make your emotions go away, but it will help take you out of fight, flight, freeze, or fawn. I'm a freezer in most cases. But you cannot do anything for yourself or others if you are in one of those states. You cannot say, what's my next move? How can I be of service? How can I help? What little things can I do to change my immediate environment to help trickle out into the collective? We cannot do those things if we are stuck in one of those F's. So let's see if this posts. Let me know how you're all doing. We got about a good solid 10 inches of snow for sure here. We have level 3 advisories all over the place. No one's allowed to drive. Yay. My only problem is taking 4 dogs out. So please stay safe. Please stay warm. Please regulate your systems. This is for preparation. This week feels big. It will not be that way forever. Promise.